We're surrounded by beauty, birds, trees, lakes, rivers, and oceans. The smell of fragrant flowers, warm, soft pretzels. The beauty of the world is endless. And like the world we see and live in, we too are beautiful. But what happens when we learn that we are facing a long-term or life-ending illness? Does the beauty in the world suddenly dissipate like the morning fog in light of this news? Does the beauty of the world slowly wilt and wither away like old flowers in a vase? Or perhaps it's your perspective that has changed. Throughout our lives, we had a vision, or an assumption, or more accurately, an expectation that our minds would always be sharp. Our looks would never change. Our bodies would never age. And our health would never deteriorate. We had a permanent attachment to an impermanent condition. And this is not a possible reality. Mental faculties do diminish as we age. Skin loses its elasticity and begins to sag. Bones lose mass and become brittle. We become less mobile. And sometimes an ailment presents itself that is chronic and painful. We reflect on our lives, forsaking the present for a long time ago that never will exist again. Sometimes this condition afflicts someone we care deeply for, and while it may be disheartening to see a child or a young person with such an affliction, we know that it does occur. We, as adults, have envisioned a future for them that was better than ours. Or the child sees others around them moving about without pain or the fear of dying. They ask, "Why me?" Parents ask, "Why them?" The answer is unimportant. It's important to understand that there will be pain in life, but the amount of suffering we endure is up to us. Do we choose to live in suffering, or do we choose to let go of the attachment that we had an expectation that we would not get ill? Do we let go of the attachment that others, no matter their age, will not get ill? We have made it harder because we have held on to an expectation that we or someone we love will be healthy and not experience pain. So, how do we live mindfully with an illness? How do we live mindfully when someone we care for is ill? The very first realization is acceptance. You may say to yourself or to the other, I accept that my body is experiencing an illness. My body is simply a vessel for my consciousness. The beauty of the world does not diminish due to my physical condition. In fact, you may come to realize that as a result of your illness, you may view nature, the world, or others with more awareness that others may not experience. In other words, your illness may help you lift the veil of permanence, attachment, and continued suffering that others may not experience in this lifetime.